Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is election night and you can't go without some dice tonight, so I thought I'd go live a little bit earlier because I know it's election night and a lot of polls start rolling in with votes around the 9 o'clock hour Eastern. So I thought I'd go live from 7 to 9. And a little bit of election night, as you can see, we got the American flag up there. We also have in the pass line section, go vote. Go vote. I'm not telling you what to do, how to do, who to do. I'm just telling you, get your voice heard, go vote. So right next, we got the red and blue dice tonight. America's dice. And we're going to use America's dice and roll out what we can, see if we can make some American profit. How's that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? All right, sounds good to me. What do we want to do first? So first, you saw the promo for the raffle for Crapsee for the Cure. It is still up. It is up all this week. So please go click on the link. It's pinned to the chat. It'll take you right to the raffle. Get your raffle in. Buy your tickets for the raffle. There are so many wonderful things to still on the raffle to get. You have Joe's incredible table, which is not just a throwing table. It is also a chess table that has YouTube creator chips like myself, Dice Degen, John Pro Craps, Mid-Atlantic Craps Jeff, all of our chips embedded in the chess board itself. And then you flip it over and it's a throwing station. Joe has also included 2 chairs, which you can turn the chair into the throwing station you'll be throwing from onto the layout. Pretty awesome. That's something you can vote for. You can also vote for a coaching session with Bo Parker. You can also vote for a raffle for, I believe, Heavy Haltom session. You can also do Executive Yo Chef. You all know him as Ashish in Blue Wrench Crew. He is willing to fly out to your house to cook a meal for you, up to 10 people. Not many people would do that. And he's an executive chef. He's cooked at the Buckingham Palace. So I think he's pretty good and legit. I think he's a 3rd generation cook. So that is something else you can vote for. You can vote for Garrison's books. And I think there's a Casino Tiers package you can vote for as well. So get your vote in. Click that link. Go to the raffle site and buy your raffle tickets. Okay, it's still up. The raffle is not going to happen until Veterans Day, November 11th on CGTV. So check it out. All right, enough with those announcements. Let's go over to chat and say hi to some folks. We had some folks come in here. Mr. Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps, he's stopping by. He's still doing his civic duty, which I believe he probably works for one of the polling places to show people where to go. I don't really know exactly what he's doing for his civic duty, but I imagine that's what he's doing for tonight. So he hopes that we have some good rolls tonight. So I said, well, America's Dice will decide, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for your civic duty. Then we have Brian P. coming in. Hey, Craig and the OBC crew. We got my brother from another mother, Ian Olson, in the house. He's saying what's up. We have Dice Degen himself, Mr. Engaged Dice Degen, if you will. He's here. Thank you for showing up, guys. All right, more people are going to show up as the night goes through. So let's go ahead and go over to Crapsee. And here we go. Did it again. People are going to say no audio, and it's because every time I go to the screen, the mic is muted. So it's unmuted now, so now you can hear me. So let's go over to Crapsee. Let's look at the table. We got 17 people active, all ready to play. Here's what the table rules are for tonight. We got traditional craps as usual. Starting bankroll of $5,000. I think you have 2 $3,000 rebuys. Maybe. I always forget how much you have for the rebuys because they never seem to show the rebuys on the table rules, and they really should. Maybe that's some feedback for Chuck, for Crapsee. So anybody want to reach out to Chuck, Duracell? Maybe you want to reach out to Chuck if you're there. It's a $10 minimum table, 5,000 max bet, 250 max hop and hardway, 10 times odds. You only pay the vig on the win, on a buy or lay bet. And the 2 and the 12 will always pay triple at Old Bay's house. So with that being said, let's go back over to the rollout table. Hey, here we go. We are back at the rollout table. We're going to be doing a 2-3-2-1 dice set after the puck is established. Before the puck is established, we'll be doing a 5-3-6-2 with a different lower toss to try to get some horns for the world bet. I know that the past few lives, it really hasn't been hitting, but I kind of found where I want the landing zone to be for the come out roll only. It is very different. It's going to be the 12 in the field. It's off camera to you all, but the 12 in the field is where I'm going to be landing the come out roll. The 2-3-2-1 dice set after the point is established and the puck is on, we will be trying to land right in this area above the pass line. That's where we want to land the dice, right there, and hopes we get some good rolls. All right, I have $1,000, but I'm going to need some action. So I'm going to do 5-5-5. I'm going to do a quarter whirl in hopes that I fixed what was happening earlier. We're going to do a $20 pass line, and we're also going to do a working $10 hard 6, just because sometimes that come out roll has a hard 6. All right. Let's get the first roll in. Here we go. No more bets. Get your bets in. You got about 10 seconds to get your bets in. And we're going to start this night off right, hopefully. All right, here we go. And we got a 3-1 Big Joe Crapsmaster Journey. Now, I'm going to try to figure out if the come out rolls are starting to go a little bit towards 4s and 10s. I might do hop the 4s and 10s on the come out. So we're going to start off with a Big Joe Crapsmaster Journey 4, a 3-1. The point is going to be 4. Let's mark it. There we go. We marked it. We're going to do a modest 25 on the back of the pass line. We're going to do a 6-8. And I might even do a 6-8 working on the next come out roll, but I'm not sure yet. All right. I'm all set. Are you all set? Let's go. Let's have America's Dice decide how it's going to go tonight. We got red and blue. We now have a point established, so we're going to go to the 2-3-2-1. Stick left 2. Here we go. And the first toss after the point is going to be a Duracell Easy 8, 6-2. There it is. Mark it. We're going to win 35. We're going to throw a random red chip out there like an idiot. But really, we were trying to get white chips for it. We're going to take the 60 down, put it back in the rack. Drop $1. And we're going to reduce our bets on the 6-8 down to 18 each. All right, we are all set there. And I'm going to do a $15 field bet. And all my bets are set. All right, here we go. We got 20 active in Crapsee. It is election night. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Here we go. We got a 415 truck and camper. Let's get it in the roll tracker. So we're going to lose the field. Let's mark the 5. I'm going to grab the 5 for a quarter, and I'm going to go for the field one more time. And all my bets are set. I'm sure we have a lot of people going to the polls tonight, and voting, which is what I want you all to do to get your voice heard. So it's understandable that we have low turnout here for live, but maybe they'll come join Crapsee when they're done voting, which is what we hope. You can still vote in Maryland. Maryland polls don't close until 8 o'clock Eastern. Here we go, dice out. And that was a good throw, bad result. We got a 6-1, 7 out. And I can tell you, if I'm analyzing the throw, it was too low. The arc of it was too low. Not what we want. We want the arc to be not a 45-degree angle, but maybe a 35-degree angle. I think that's the best arc for this throw. All right, first time out. Didn't go balls to the wall, so we'll reset here. Throw out a quarter, get 10 change so we can repay the ATS. ATS is paid for. We're going to go up to a quarter on the pass line, quarter on the world bet, and we are ready for shooter number 2. Hey, Waylon. Welcome. Glad you could stop by. You missed the first short roll, so maybe you've caught a long roll here. We'll find out. We're going to let America's Dice decide. We've got a red and blue die tonight. It's election night in America. All right, we got a 5-3-6-2 on the come out only. Once we have a puck established, we will go to the 2-3-2-1-2V set. Here we go. And there's an ace deuce. That's what I'm looking for on the come out roll. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for horns. And if I don't get horns, I'm looking for a hard 6, but I didn't place a hard 6 that time, so glad I didn't do that. All right. So we're going to mark the ace deuce, the 3. We're going to lose the pass line. We're going to win 55 on the world bet. Let's replace the pass line for 25. We'll take it to 30. Rack a quarter. Press our world bet. Always press a world bet anytime you hit it, or if you have a come out 7, always press the world bet just because you never know. And I'm all set. So we got a pass line and a world bet pressed to 30 each now. And we are ready to go. Get your bets in. Here we go. Let's see that again, right? And we got double D-Gen, hard 6. This is why I didn't have it. I didn't have a hard 6 on it because I wanted to make sure I was hitting them. But that's sometimes a hard 6 does come. So 6 will be the point. But at least we won on the world bet once. That's all you can ask for, right? All right, this will come down. The point's going to be 6. Mark it. Let's go 5, 8, 9. And we'll do 50 behind the line. All bets set here. Spice up your rolls with Craig. It says Trey. Appreciate you stopping by, Trey, everybody. That's funny. Season your play, y'all. Here we go. All right, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now that we have a puck established. Here we go. And we got a yo, mid-mo yo. 6, 5. Let's get it in the roll tracker. All right. $10 table, we'll do a $10 field bet. And we'll also grab a $2 E and a $2 C. All bets set. Appreciate that, Duracell. Welcome yourself, sir. He says 15 watching, 2 likes. Let's get those likes up, shall we? All right, everybody's ready in Crapsee. Great, thank you. And there's a 415 truck and camper. All that'll come down. We're going to win 42. And we're actually going to reduce. We'll rack the green. We'll do another field bet. Mark the 5. And we are all set. Everybody's ready in Crapsee. Love it. Here we go. And we got a 5-1 mixer. That is a 6 easy. And that's also the point. So we're losing the field, but we're going to win 30 on the pass line, because remember we pressed it up, and we're going to win 60 on the back end. Let's rack all that green. And this time we're going to reduce the pass line to a quarter, and we'll do a $20 world bet. Boxes are off. And I'm all set. Here we go, come out roll. So we're going back to the 5-3, 6-2. We're looking for horns. And yes, we should probably play a hard 6. That hard 6 is working. The boxes are off, but the hard 6 is working. Just in case. Here we go. And we have aces. That's what I'm looking for on the come out. So in the previous couple of lives, I've been missing the mark on where the landing zone should be for that come out roll. All right, so we got the aces in the tracker. So aces, let's mark it first. We're gonna lose the pass line. We have 20 on the world bet. So that means we have 4 on aces. That's 4 times 26. That's 104. So what I'm gonna do is, actually, let's get greens for the black chip. Let's return the pass line. Let's press it to 30. And we'll go to 30 on the world bet and bring 64 back to the rec. Let's grab a $2 ace deuce as well. And I'm all set. So that hard 6, we're on the come out. That hard 6 is still working. Just the hard 6. Boxes are off. Five, 3, 6, 2 on the come out. Here we go. And we got a 3-1 Big Joe Crapsmaster Journey. So that is the second time we've hit a 4 easy on the come out. So I'm going to start probably hopping the 4s on the come out. All right, all this will come down. Again, we'll go modest on the back end. We'll do 25. This will come off. Mark the 4. And if you've been paying attention, that's the small. We just hit the small, folks. All right. So we're going to win 150, 155 and down. I'm going to go ahead and take the red chip, put it on the hard 4. Bring the 150 back to the rack. And I'm going to turn my bets off up top. Hard ways are going to stay working. In fact, we'll bring the hard 10 and hard 8 up. And I'm going to do a field bet for 25. So I'm picking up my odds on the pass line. Boxes are off. Hard ways are working. Field's working. Pass line is working. Let's go. And Trey's just saying hi to everybody all at once. All right, here we go. 4 is the point. We're going to the 2V set, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hard ways are working, field is working. And we got a 415 truck and camper. All right, so we're turning the bets back on. We don't get paid on the 5 because our bets were off. We're going to lose the field. Hard ways stay. We're going to bring the odds back on the 4. And I'm going to do another quarter in the field just because sometimes a field bet hits after a 5 is thrown, in my experience. Here we go. Obviously, not always. Nobody can predict it. Here we go. And there's a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. We'll take it. That's a field, non-field number, 8 easy. So we'll win minimal there. That's okay. We're going to win 35 up top. I'm going to reduce the bet down to 18. I'll leave a quarter there because I'm going to break the quarter there. I'm going to put 18 on the 6 as well, so I have the 6 and 8 covered. And we'll bring the rest back to the rack. And we need to mark the 8. All right, all my bets are set. Here we go. Election night in America. We are letting the red and blue dice decide. America's dice will decide. Here we go. Dice went off to the right. It's going to be a yo. Mid-mo yo. Let's get it in the roll tracker. We already have the yo marked. I'm going to do a C&E for 6. Put it right there. That means I'm all set. Bets are set on my end. Get your bets set on your end. We got 31 active, 16 playing right now. Got the puck on the 4. We're doing a 2V set, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we got a 6-4 easy 10. Waylon's best friend. I think he's in the chat. So this will come down. We're going to lose the hard 10. Let's mark the 10. And I'm going to get change for these 2 quarters. I'm going to reduce to 20 each. Grab a 10 for 15. And I'm not going to replace the hard 10 right now. Here we go. And we got a hard 6. Double D-Gen. All right, it's going to be a double winner for us. We're going to win 45. Let's replace the hard 10. Let's go to a quarter on the hard 6. Up top, we're going to win 21. Let's go ahead and drop enough to take the 6 to 42. And rack the rest. All right, all bets set here. Here we go. And we got aces in both places. And we kind of lucked out with that throw because it hit the bottom, one of the die hit the bottom bumper. So I'm just going to be conservative. I'm going to turn my bets off since we hit a 2. I don't always do that. I do it on a 12 though. So all the bets are off except for the pass line. And we'll do a $6 C&E. And we're just being cautious because we hit that 7 on the first shooter on a short roll. Here we go. And we got a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. They kind of went off to the right. All right, I'm going to turn the bets back on, put my odds back on the 4, and I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 6-3 soft 9 to Franks. We have 20 on it. We also get to mark it. All right, it's going to win 28. We're going to take back 10. Put 35 in the rack. Grab a three-way for $1 each. And I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 6-3 soft 9 to Franks. Back to back. All right, we'll lose this three-way. We have 15 on it. It's going to win 21. Let's take both the 5 and 9 to $0.25 each. Bring $1 back to the rack. And I'm all set. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I know it's election night. A lot of people are at the polls all across the country. So we don't have a lot of turnout here. But I'll take what I can get because I needed to throw dice. Here we go. And that was a short roll. It landed below the pass line. And it's going to be a 6-1-7 out, which kind of sucks. I was really hoping to hit the all for y'all, but it didn't happen. We did hit the small in that roll. It was a 17 roller, and we'll take it. I appreciate that we were doing some regression along the way. And the 6 was paid for with profit. So the loss there was, I think, a little less than $200. But we are now back on the come out. And we get another chance to crack, another crack at the ATS. All right, let's get some reds. For the 2 greens, there's the ATS. Let's do 20 on the pass, quarter on the world. Let's do the hard 6 is going to be working on the come out. And right there, we're going to hop the 4s. We're hopping the 4s for 5 each. Hey, Seth, welcome. Thanks for coming along. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. Again, I can't predict what's going to come out. I just know where my landing zone is for that dice set, for the come out roll. We'll take it. So we'll lose the hops and the world bet. 8's going to be the point. We'll go 90 on the inside, 30 on the 10. Let's grab the hard 8 for a nickel. And we'll go 50 behind the line on the pass line and all bets set here. Here we go. All right, we're now going to the 2V set, 2-3-2-1, since we have a puck established. Dice went off to the right again. It's going to be aces. That's our third set of aces tonight. And I'm just being cautious this evening, so I'm turning my bets off for a roll. Hard ways are going to be working. And I'm going to do a field bet of a quarter. So let's mark the aces. And I'm all set. We'll leave the pass line odds. Here we go. And there's a 5-4 JMac hard 9. The hardest 9 in the craps community. All right, we had our bets turned off up top, so we don't get paid there. We do get paid in the field, though. Now we can pick up the 4. And we'll put the other quarter back in the rack. Mark the 9. And all bets set. So if you haven't done so, make sure you go vote today. Here we go. And there's a 5-2-7, ouch. This is why you don't mix craps with politics. Just kidding, it was a bad throw. I knew it was a bad throw when it left my fingers. All right, we're gonna need some 5s. Hoping we can get something going here. This is the come out roll. There's 100 in red. There's our ATS paid for. Let's go with a quarter pass line, quarter whirl. We're going to hop the 4s, and the 6 is going to be working, the hard 6 on the come out. All right, let's see if we can get something going here. New shooter, this is shooter number 4. Going back to the 5-3-6-2 on the come out only, with a different landing spot. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5, first one of the night. We've hit 3 5s tonight before that, and they were all 4-1. So that's the first 3-2-5. Mark it. We'll do 50 behind the line. Let's do a 6-8 again. But this time we'll do it for 36 each. All bets set. Here we go. Back to the 2V. 2-3-2-1. And we got a midnight. Where was that during the last shooter, right? When we hit the, almost hit the all. So this time I'm going to turn the bets off for 2 rolls. Mark it. That includes the hard way. We're going to pick up the odds, put them back in the rack for temporary purposes. And we're going to do a $15 field and a $15. Let's go $15 horn high yo. All bets set. Here we go. And I believe it's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So that's 1 roll. So we're going to keep them off for 2 rolls. Mark it. There's $30 to repay for the field and repay the horn high bet. This time we'll change it to a world bet for 15. Hello everybody, this is my daughter Liv. Welcome Liv. Here we go. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8 again. Back-to-back 6-2 Easy 8s. So we're going to turn my bets back on. Put the odds back. It's got to be even, so I'm going to do 30 on the back. And we'll do a quarter in the field since we had back-to-back 8s. Here we go. And we have a 6-4 Easy 10. 10 easy. There's the 4. That's going to win 25 in the field. We need to mark it. Let's just rack it. And I'm going to do a C and E for 6. That's 3 on the C, 3 on the E. All bets set here. And we got a 4-1-5. Hit the point. That'll work. So puck will come off. We're going to win 25 on the pass, 45 on the odds. Let's rack the green. We'll do 15 on the world bet. We'll hop the 4s one more time. This is the come out roll. Here we go. 5, 3, 6, 2 on the come out. And there's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. That is a popular number right now. So we need to take advantage of it. Probably should have hopped the 6-2. All right. Puck will go on the 8. This will come down. Let's do 35 on the 5. 50 on the back. The 8 is already marked. And we're good to go. Back to the 2V set. And there's aces again. Boy, we are hitting aces tonight. We've already played enough world bets that we're not really hitting the world bets too much. We probably spent the profit we made on the world bets. It does help the ATS. And I'm going to get some ones for the red chip. We're going to hop the 6s and 8s for $1 each. All bets set. And not going to happen. There's a 4-3 because it was a short roll. It landed on the don't pass bar. And I can't have it land on the pass. This is why landing zone is so important, folks. It's not just, it's all encompassing on the mechanics. You got to be able to hit your landing zone. If I'm too short on a roll, or the roll has a very low arc, or I hit the bumper, I know it's going to be a 7. And you can't control the dice after they leave your hand. All right. Let's pay for the ATS. 10 change. ATS is paid for. We need some reds. All right, we're just going to go for the hard 6, working on the come out. We're going to go for the 3-1-4. And we're going to go for the 6-2-8, all working on the come out. Shooter number 5 is coming up. We're only through 34 rolls, so not too great. We're averaging about 6 rolls per shooter. Here we go. There's a 5-3 easy 8. We hopped the 6-2. Eight's going to be the point. Let's get some greens. Quarter on the back for the 8. Eight's marked, and we're all set. Evening dusted. I don't know who Peanut is. Maybe a lot of you do. Wow, there is aces again. So I'm just looking through. All right. All right, mark it. We're going to hop the 4s and 9s. Let me grab the dice because all my bets are set. Get your bets in. Here we go. And we got a 2-1-3 craps. So that is the only time that we've followed up an aces with another craps number. First time tonight. Let's do a $6 C&E. Mark the ace deuce. And we'll do 10 in the field. Hey, Jim, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Here we go. We got a 5-4 JMac hard 9. Finally, something that's going to help us out a little bit. Mark the 9. We're going to win 15 in the field. That's going to pay for the 4 and 10. We have 50 on the 9. That's going to win 70. We're going to bring this down, put it back in the rack. We're going to go 66 inside minus the point. So really 48 inside. So this can come back to the rack. And we'll get 2 change here. All right. We already marked the 9. Here we go. There's a 5-1 mixer. The 6 easy. So we'll lose the hard 6. We'll win 21, mark the 6. Let's drop a nickel. Take the 6 to 42. All bets set. Chris still deployed. You mean Sideshow Gamble? As far as I know, right now he is not. He did move from Colorado to Alabama. And during the summer, I talked to him in August. And at that time, he was still moving things. So as far as I know, he's home in the States. Here we go. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8, and that is going to be the point. So we're going to win 20 on the pass, 30 on the odds. Let's rack the green. We'll do a $15 world bet. Hard 6, hard 8. Working on the come out. Boxes are off. I'm all set. That's right, y'all go vote. Who cares? I don't give a hoot who you vote for. I don't give a hoot where you vote and how you do it. But it's important for for the world to hear your voice. So go vote. If you don't vote, don't you complain. I'm sure Waylon would tell you the same thing. If you don't vote, in Waylon's words, shut the fuck up. Probably. That's probably what he would say. I've watched enough Waylon that I think that's what he would say. Dice out. There's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Five's going to be the point. Let's move this over to the 8. Let's cap it off because we'll get the complaint from the stick people. And let's do 30 behind the line. Mark the 5. And I'm going to grab a hard 8 or a hard 4. And a $10 field bet. So if you look at the pass line in the landing zone, you'll see instead of pass line, you'll see go vote. Hey, Kevin, welcome. Here we go. And there's aces again. What is going on with aces tonight? That is our 6th set of aces. And we actually have a field bet, so we're going to win triple. We're going to grab a C&E for 10. And we're going to rack 30. That's right. If you don't vote, you have no voice. You are 100%, couldn't be any more accurate than that, Waylon. Here we go. And we got a 314 Big Joe. And that's not only a 314 easy, that is the small again, folks. That is hitting the small again. Let it light up green. Look at the roll history and boom, there's a green again. All right, let's mark it. We're definitely hitting more downtown numbers tonight. We're going to lose the hard 4 and the C&E. We're going to get 27 up top. And a nickel on the ATS is going to pay us 150, 155 and down. We're going to take the 4 to 75, bring back 122 to the rack. And we'll do a C&E for 6. We're going to turn our bets off up top. We'll keep the hard ways going. In fact, we'll do a buffalo bet, which means if we hit the 7, we're not going to lose the buffalo bet. All right, I'm all set. Let's go. And we got a yo, mid-mo yo, and we'll take it. Because we had our bets off, but we were playing a $6 C&E, so we're going to win 42. That's 45 minus the 3 on the C. So we'll keep our bets off for one more roll, but we're going to boost our C&E up to 12. And rack 36. And all bets set. We still have the buffalo bet, which is working. Everything else is off. We got 30 playing now on the layout. Appreciate y'all joining tonight. Here we go. Dice split in the air. It's going to be a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. All right, we're going to lose this. We were playing a buffalo, so we're going to lose the hard 8. We do not get paid on the 8 because we were off. Now we're back on. I'm going to do a field bet for 15. All bets set here. Who's old enough? Well, I'm sure a lot of you are old enough to remember Rock the Vote. Here we go. And there's another yo, 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro helping us out tonight. We got 15 in the field. That's going to win in the field. Let's replace our hard 8. We're going to press our hard 6 and our hard 4 and bring 15 back to the rack, and we get to mark the yo. Let's do a $6 C&E, and I'm all set. Here we go. And we got another yo, 6-5 mid-mo yo. So now we've hit 5 yos for the night. And we got a $6 C&E. That means another $42. So we're going to press up our C&E to 12, rack another 36. And I'm all set. Here we go. And that's going to do it. It went into the hook. We didn't mean for it to go in the hook, but it did anyway. And that's going to be the end of a 14 roller where we hit the small again. So we made a little bit of money back. We had that 4 pressed up to 75, but just couldn't hit it one more time. That's too bad. All right, we definitely had a little bit more than 200 out there. Let's go 25 pass, 25 world. Hard 6 for 5 only. We got to reset the ATS. There's 3 from the rack to pay for the ATS. And we are all set for the come out. This is a new shooter, shooter number 6. And I did want to get a minimum of 50 rolls in tonight. So we'll see how it goes. Going back to the 5362 on the come out only. We're looking for some horns or maybe a hard 6. Here we go. And we're going to get a 5-4 JMac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. Mark the 9. We're going to go 50 on the back. We're going to go 125, 150, 150 on the 568. We're going to grab all the hard ways and a $6 C&E. Here we go. Dice out. And our first PSO of the night. I had an inkling it was coming because we hadn't had a PSO yet all night long. But there it is. The dice split like they do for a 7. So we're going to need our first marker tonight. Last time we had to have a marker and then we were able to pay the marker back and we still came out in profit with $200. So now that we got the PSO out of the way, and we will mark CGTV as our marker. We'll put it on this side so you can see it on the camera. There's the ATS. There's the pass line. That goes away. World bet, all set. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. That's what we're like. That's what we're looking for on the come out. A little bit of horn action. That's going to win double there. We're going to win 55 on the world bet. We're going to win 20 on the pass line. Mark the yo. We're going to press the pass line up to a quarter. And we're going to press the world bet up to 30. And we'll rack 65. All bets set here. Still on the come out. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. 8 will be the point. This will come down. Let's go 130 across. 50 on the pass line odds. Mark the 8. And we'll do a $12 C&E. Here we go. And there's a 5-4 JMac hard 9. It's going to win 35. I'm going to take the 9 up to 50. Grab the hard 6, hard 8. Mark the 9. All bets set on my end. Here we go. And we got a yo, 6-5 mid-mo-yo. So for those of you playing the horn tonight, I imagine you're making quite a bit of money. I just don't seem to be on it when it hits. We already hit the yo earlier on the come out. Let's do a quarter horn high ace deuce. And we got a hard 4. The 4 came hard. That's the first hard 4 tonight. Mark it. We're going to win 50 for 1 up top. Let's get some change. Pay that VIG. Let's take it to 50. We'll bring the rest back to the rack. grab a hard 10, hard 4. Actually, we'll take the hard 4 to a quarter. All bets set here. Option 32 plus 2. You sound like you got a football play there, Dustin. And we got an ace deuce. 3 craps. Mark it. Let's do 15 in the field. Here we go. And we got hard 8. The 8 came hard. That's also a winner 8. And with that toss, I've reached my calories for the day. My watch just told me. All right, we're going to lose there. We're going to win 45 on the hard 8. Puck's going to come off. Going to win a quarter up front, 60 in the back. Rack all the green. We'll take the hard 8 up to a quarter. Rack the green. Grab a $20 world bet. And just the hard 6. The hard 6 only is going to be working on the come out. And just the boxes are off, but we're going to hop the 3-1, the 6-2, and the 5-3 on the come out roll. Here we go. And we got a double D-Gen hard 6. Doesn't always happen, but I tell you, every once in a while it does. 6 will be the point. Hard 6. We worked it on the come out right there. So we're going to lose this, but we're going to win 45 on the hard 6. 6 will be the point. These hops will come down. Move this over to the 8. We're going to collect the extra we got on the box bets, which was extra 50. We're going to take the hard 6 up to a quarter now. Rack the rest of the red. Mark the 6. And I'm all set. And we got to put the double D-Gen hard 6 into the tracker so it shows that 6 is the point on the roll history. There we go. Puck's now reading there. Here we go. And we got a 6-4 easy 10. Mark it. We're going to lose the hard 10. Going to win 50 for 1 up top. Going to press both the 4 and the 10. We'll pick up a C&E for 6. And we'll bring back the hard 10 for 5. And we're all set here. Here we go. And we got a 6-4 easy 10 again. All right, this will come down. Hard 10 will come down. We're going to do a little bit of a regress, and we're going to lay the 5 because we only need the 5 as a box number on the ATS, even though we need the aces and midnight. So let's pay the 10. That's going to win 100 for 2. We're going to lay the 5. Whoops. We're going to lay the 5 for 210. And let's get some more nickels and whites. We're going to regress our bets to the $15 level. And we got 2 shots at the C&E. And all bets set here. And there's a double D-Gen hard 6. Hit the point. Now I noticed I didn't put odds out there. I forgot to. But I don't like to put odds. If I forget to put odds, I do not like to put odds after the fact. It never works in my favor. But that is the hard 6, and we are going to get paid $45 for the hard 6, quarter for the pass line. We're going to rack the green. And we'll do a $20 world bet. And we are just going to work the hard 6. So I'm going to take it up to a quarter. And where's my, oh, I have the wrong button. I apologize. Should be a lay button up there and the on button for just the hard 6. The world bet is active. The hard 6 is active. To make it easier, I'll take the other hard ways away for right now. And we have a pass line. All right, here we go. And we got a 6-4 easy 10. 10 will be the point, the new point. We forgot to turn the puck over, but the puck was off. That was the come out roll. So 10 will be the point. We'll move this over to the 6. This will come down. This will come off. There's 5 whites for a red. And we'll do a C&E for 6. And we'll do a quarter on the back for the pass line. And we're all set. And there's a 7-4-3. So that'll come down. All of this will come down. But we have a $210 layup there that we're going to get paid on. Let's reset the ATS first. Close but no cigar. All right, we have 210. We're going to get paid 140. There's 140. The VIG is going to be $7. There's 7 out of the rack. Back on the ATS. The lay will get returned to us. We'll do a quarter on the world. 5 on the hard 6. 3-1, 6-2, 5-3. Hop, all working. This is the come out roll. This is shooter number 8. Here we go. And we got a 4-2 lumber number. 6 easy, 6 will be the point. It's very rare that I get a 4-2 with that set on the way I'm throwing it on the come out. But there it is, 4-2. World bet's going to come down. We were working the hard 6, so that comes down. So did the hops. Mark the 6. Again, we'll go 130 across. Whoops. 50 on the back end. Grab the hard 6, hard 4. And we're good to go. We still have 53 active, 27 playing on the layout. Let's go. 2V set. And there's a 415 truck and camper. That's a no field 5. Mark it. It's going to win 35. Take it to 50. Grab the hard 8, hard 10. All bets set. Here we go. Dice went off to the right. It's going to be a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So they went right of center. Lose the hard 8. Going to win 35. Going to get some whites. Going to drop 2 from the rack. Take it to 42. Rack the quarter, bring back the hard 8. Need to mark the 8. And I'm all set. Here we go. That was a good throw. Bad result, 6-1. That was a very short roll. Couldn't get out of the hand. We tried. All right, we're going to do a quarter on the pass line, quarter on the whirl. Hard 6. Fours and 8s easies, including the hard 4. All right, here we go. This is probably the last shooter. We'll see if we get to 75. We haven't had a horn in a while on the come out. Here we go. There's a 3-2-5. Justice Gin. It's a no fielder. We'll do 50 on the back, mark the 5. Let's get some reds. We'll do a 96-8. Press up our hard 6, grab a hard 4. Grab a C&E for 6. And I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 6-4-10 easy. Let's grab a quarter in the field after we mark the 10. My bets are set. Get your bets in. And there's a 6-4 easy 10 again. This time we had the field. Going to win a quarter, put on the 10, rack the other quarter. We already have the 10 marked. Looking for a hit on the 6 or the 8. We got a 5-3-8, that'll work. That's an 8 easy. Going to win 105. Going to bring down the 6 and 8. I'm going to go 96 across minus the point. Which I believe, is that 81? Yeah, that's 81 across. So we're going to get 19 change. We'll press up the 4 and the 10 to 20 buy bets. We'll grab the hard 10. Do a C and E. Mark the 8. And I'm all set. Here we go. We got a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. Going to win 21. Take it to a quarter. Rack 11. Mark the 9. Here we go. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Mark it. Let's do 15 in the field. Here we go. Good throw, bad result. It's going to be a 4-3, 7-ouch. Just a 7 roller, but we were out of the hand. We were out of the hand. Quarter 10 change, there's the ATS. See if we can extend it. Appreciate you stopping by, David. Thank you. Have a good night. I didn't want to go past 9 o'clock, so it's 8:40. So we'll try to go up until 9. Here's the come out roll. And there's a yo, 6-5. Mid-mo yo. Mark it. It's going to win a quarter on the pass. 55 on the world bet. Press the pass line to 30. We'll go 35 on the world. Bring the 3 green back to the rack. Still looking for a come out roll or a point. Here we go. And we got a double D-Gen hard 6. The only time I didn't play it. But there it is. I'm trying to get to know this toss on the come out. So that's why earlier I was playing the hard 6 back-to-back on the come out. All right, 6 is the point. Mark it. We're going to go 125 on the back. 75 on the 5 and 9. 42 on the 8. And we'll go quarter on the hard 6. Here we go. There's aces. Back-to-back downtown numbers. Mark it. No changes for me. Five, 3, easy, 8. It's going to win 50 for 1. Take it to 60. Grab the hard 8. Bring 27 back to the rack. And away we go. We got a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. We have 75 on it. It's going to win 105. Let's take it to 150. Bring 30 back to the rack. Let's continue. Here we go. And we got ourselves a hard 4. Mark it. Let's do a $6 C&E. Let's get it. Here we go. And it went right into the hook for a 4-3-7 ouch. So no luck tonight. That was our 81st roll. Sometimes this throw works, sometimes it doesn't. That's why you got to practice it. All right. Back to the grind. ATS paid for. Here we go. This will probably be the last roll as it's coming up on 9 o'clock Eastern. There's a 426 easy, the lumber number, the 2x4, 6 will be the point. We'll do a quarter behind. Grab a 5-9. Gonna hop the 6 and 8 easies. Grab a hard 6 for 25. Here we go. Still have 20 on the layout. Thank you all for playing tonight. Here we go. There's a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. We are hitting random horn numbers like crazy. But they're random. We're not really hitting them back to back. Let's go one more time on the hops. Get 5 change. Grab the hard 6 right here. Mark the yo. There's a hard 8. The only one we didn't have hopped. Of course you can believe it. That's called when nothing's working in your favor. Here we go. Let's continue. Back-to-back hard 8s. Something actually went our way. We weren't playing a hard 8. We decided to play it for a quarter. And we just hit back-to-back hard 8s. So if you parlayed it, congrats. We got a quarter on it. That's going to win $225. Let's rack the black. Get some reds. Cap our 8. Grab all the hard ways. Put another 50 in the rack. And we are out of the hand. It's 8:52, so this will be the last shooter, regardless of what happens right now. There's aces, and that's the first time in a long time that the aces happened on what I consider probably the most beautiful shot of the night. And I'm sure you'll agree too. All right, we got $4. We'll do a $4 horn. I have never won on a $4 horn before, either at the casino or on this channel. But it was there, so we're playing it. Here we go. There's an ace deuce with probably the second prettiest shot of the night. I'm going to press up the 5 and 9 by a quarter each. Here we go. There's a 5-3 easy 8. Hard 8 will come down. Win 35 up top. Take it to 60. Bring back the hard 8. Here we go. And that's going to do it. There's the 5-2. So we were out of the hand, but nothing doing. We did not help ourselves much at all tonight. But we had fun rolling out on election night. So I hope you all went out and voted. If you're on the East or the West Coast, get out there. You still have time before your polls close. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what you vote for. Just vote so your voice is heard. Because if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. All right, we ended up with $6.50, but we had a marker, so couldn't pay the marker back. All right, not a great session, but you know what? I hadn't thrown since last Tuesday, so it had been a whole week since I've thrown dice. But let's go over to Crapsee. Let's see how you all did. So everybody had a starting bankroll of $5,000. We had Springer, no rebuy at $13,600. Marty, no rebuy, $13,425. Less than $175 away from tying for first place. Carolina Brian P, 3,000 plus, no rebuy. Buster 13, no rebuy, 26.61. Duracell 8 himself, no rebuy, 24.97. And then 6 through 10, we had Blue Jay Way Kevin, Toddzilla 15.11, Mad Dog, Tom T 85.123, and 59 SXC 8, all in the positive with no rebuys. Congratulations to the top 10. Look at this distribution. It's going to look really wonky. This is actually how you want it to be against the casino. Look at those 8s. Now, a lot of those 8s, we didn't win much because those 8s were following horn numbers where we turned our bets off. So if we hadn't turned our bets off, we would have won on those on half of those 8s. especially when the puck was on. It was still the highest rolled number of the night over Big Red, which is awesome. Anytime you roll any of these numbers over Big Red. And look at that. When the puck was on, we hit 7 aces and 7 yos. That's crazy. Crazy, man. We had 59 players tonight. All right, let's go over here. All right. We didn't quite have 100 rolls tonight. Here, I'll move up here. We didn't quite have a whole $100 rolls tonight. We had 89. I was trying to keep it under 2 hours because I wanted to be done by 9 o'clock because it is election night and I'd like to watch some TV. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, the CGTV Craps for the Cure, the raffle is still up. It is pinned to the chat at the link right now, but you can also go to crapsforthecure.com and click on raffle. Once you get to that page, and it'll take you right to the raffle page where you can put in your dollar donation towards any of the raffles that are still available. The raffle itself will not be done until Veterans Day by John Procraps at CGTV. So be sure to be there on the 11th when he does choose the raffles and see who won what. There are so many things, including the table that Craps Master Journey Joe made himself by hand, sweat and blood, for Veterans Moving Forward, which is where all the donations are going. John announced earlier last week, or late last week, that we did in fact reach the 25,000 goal to get and name another dog, service dog. So now we're gearing up for the money that it's going to cost to train the dog. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you all for joining me. Again, this was OBC Live Rollout on election night with the 2-3-2-1 dice set from Stick Left 2. I want to thank you all for joining me. I most likely will go again Thursday night this week, November 7th. So hopefully you'll join me then. We'll probably have a bigger turnout just because people will be home. I'm sure a lot of people were not home tonight as they were out at the polling places, hopefully voting. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. When you're at your tables, season your play, everybody. You all have a good night and a great week.